So let's talk about Sid and why people seem to be upset with how he was portrayed in the latest trailer. First big thing of contention is that he does not seem to smoke or have any cigarettes. In the OG game, he has a pack of cigarettes or cigs in his little goggle strap. I don't really think he needs to smoke. I don't think it makes or breaks Sid as a character. I know people were like, well, how's he going to use his limit break with the dynamite? And he can maybe carry a torch or a lighter or something. There's other ways to go about that. I don't think the cigarettes are needed. That's just me personally, but that's just one thing I see people talking about a lot. Another thing that I see a lot is his attitude. He seems very, very, very nice compared to how he is in OG. You know, sit down and drink your GDT to Shara, that seems to not be prevalent right now. But we've only seen him say like 2 lines. Like we've seen like 5 seconds of Sid in all of Rebirth so far. So, you know, there's still time for that. I personally think this is all a facade. And he is trying to lure the team in because they're wanted by Shinra. And I've seen a few theories out there saying that he's trying to lure them in and turn them into Shinra as leverage to restart the space program so he can be the first man in space and go back to doing that. Because in the OG game, that's his whole thing, is he's upset with Shinra because they axed the program before he was able to do it and be the first man in space, and that's why he thought they were there in Rocket Town and they weren't. Which again leads me to the next point on what I think is going to happen once we do get to Rocket Town. Because it seems like we're not in Rocket Town where they show Sid. It seems to be some random airstrip, possibly in Gongaga. But once we do get to Rocket Town, you know, he brings us to Shinra, or Rufus, who's waiting for us at Rocket Town. And then things go south real quick. And they're like, nope, you are not going to get what you want. We're not doing space program. And they're going to go big bad guy. Big bad guy, and just not do what he wants. That's going to irk him. He's going to get upset. Fight with Palmer proceeds, right? We do the fight with Palmer, and in OG, Palmer gets hit by a truck and then is not seen again for the rest of the game, I believe. What I think could happen this time though is I think Palmer could get hit by a truck still, but I think this time it could be Sid. Sid could be the one to driving the truck after we fight Palmer and just plowing into Palmer, knocking him out. We run, we jump into Tiny Bronco, fly off, and then everything else happens as that's supposed to. You get shot down, the Tiny Bronco becomes pretty much a boat that you can just kind of take on shallow water to get to, I believe it was Bone Village is what we need Tiny Bronco for, so we can go there and do all that. But it also says in one of the things that the Tiny Bronco is going to be used to fly around the globe. I don't know if that's what it was used for before, or if that's what it's still going to be used for up to a certain point with the party. I've seen people talking about how he could be our fast travel system, but that personally doesn't make any sense to me because we have the Chocobo stops out of the fast travel system. So having another way to fast travel with the Tiny Bronco wouldn't really make sense. So I really think it's going to get just, you know, it's not going to fly and you'll be able to boat around in the Tiny Bronco like you could in the OG game. But that's my quick little thoughts and everything on Sid and why I think he doesn't have cigarettes, why he's nice right now, and what's going to happen to him in Rocket Town. So if you have any other theories on what could be going on here with Sid, post them down below in the comments. I'd love to read them. I'm definitely interested in what you guys and other people could be thinking on what's going on with Sid. There's a lot of stuff to talk about here. We got a lot of stuff in this trailer, so I'm pumped. I'll be popping out more videos talking about Sid, the Aerith scene there that's a bit questionable with the whispers, and how that's not what we think it is. I think there's something else at play there. Same thing with Jesse. So loads of stuff to talk about. So if you're excited for that, be sure to like, subscribe for more content on Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. And I appreciate you guys watching this little quick video, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.